Alrighty, hopefully this stays still. This is a better shot than I could get with um, it being out of the engine compartment. It's now in between the grill and the radiator frame. I'm actually going to pull this thermostat out because, as you can see, it is dripping, and it's just going to take forever to drip off. So we will do that really quick. Got my coolant, because like I say, I'm doing everything that should have been done over the past, I don't know, it's a 97 and it's 2020, so it should have been done over the past, at least the last 5 years, maybe 10 years. Anyway, it's disturbing enough to me. Let me put that light over there. I use this to take everything off because it's faster, but I will not use it to put it back together because it is capable of stripping aluminum. Very, very capable of stripping aluminum. Anyway, with everything out of the way, this should be fairly easy to take off. Oh, and yes, that looks old too. Look how nasty that gasket surface is. That is just, it's gone. The new one came with, I'm just going to scrape this all off. I've got a razor blade scraper that I use. Yeah, that is terrible. I was afraid it was going to leak anyway, and of course it's on all over the surface here. And as you can see, I can't pull that out with my fingers. So, Mr. Screwdriver here, just lightly pull it out here. As you can see, it's probably not going to come out. Oh, there we go. And look, the drainage is working for the most part. And that's the thermostat right there. It's pretty old and crusty. He didn't say it had overheating problems that I know about, but he didn't tell me a lot of things about it. So I got that out now. I actually bought 2 new ones. They're the same, just because I'm overly cautious about things. Anyway, that's the thermostat, and I'll once everything's taken apart and I've done the water pump and everything, I'll have a continuation video of how to put that back together. Alright, so we're putting the thermostat back in. We got pretty much just about everything else in and done. Tried buying a gasket for the thermostat, and it was for the 3.5 liter, not for the 3.3. They do in the manual just say to use, just some gasket maker. And so that's what I'm going to be doing, is doing some gasket maker. Okay, so here's the thermostat housing cover. Basically, I'm just going to use what I've got left for this to make the gasket. I bought extra just in case I run out, obviously. That's pretty much spent. So, grab the new one here. This is a very unique, well, I shouldn't say it's unique. The, nice thick bead here. I'm going to go around those, even though I don't need to. this stuff says to wait an hour before tightening it all the way down. I'm not going to, because well, I'm going to tighten it with a wrench pretty close to it squishing out, and then I'm going to I'll wait the hour, because this just sits inside, as you'll see with the other view. Alright, so as you can see here, this, you want to put the little flapper valve thing up, obviously. But as you can see, if I let go, it just falls. So this is going to be, the nice thing about this is that there's a mark on the top, and then there's a mark on the top of this aluminum piece. So you line those up so you know that it's right. I'm going to have to stick my finger through it like this, adjust it up, and then I have the other hand ready with a bolt. And so, without spewing stuff everywhere, I'm going to do this. I'm going to probably get some silicone on me, which is going to be normal, obviously. And then we're going to mate these surfaces together. And I'm holding that gasket up or the thermostat up in place with my finger that's in the hole there. And I'm going to bring this down, line this up, because I'm not sure where the hole is exactly. Right there, it looks like. But I'm going to get these pretty finger tight so that that thermostat doesn't fall back down. And then we'll wait that hour and torque everything. These have to be torqued to the same as the water pump, the 144 to 180 inch-pounds, which is approximately 42 to 48 foot-pounds, approximately. Kind of hard to put your hand in there, but I've got that gasket maker everywhere. You can see on my hand. So this is not a clean job. Just so that that doesn't move. Okay, it's not moving. And we'll let that sit for an hour. Alright, so it's been an hour. It's torqued to 144 inch-pounds. I'm going to start clamping this down a little at a time. Not quite. Just want them to be all nice and even. I don't think that's the size. No, it's going to be a 12mm. Too bad. 12mm here. Thought I wasn't cranking on those yet. Make sure you got the right size. 12 here. That's 144. 144. 144, and then I'm going to readjust it and go to 180. Crank it to 180 now. 180. 180. And then 180. And that's it for the thermostat.